boy.
Here's what I'll say about women that date younger men. Often it's when they have felt undesired for a really long time in a similar age relationship. What I mean by that is they may have been married or had kids with somebody and that passion has gone and it's kind of disappeared. So what happens is that they seek a really young man to just feel desired again. And that's the same thing with men, but slightly more with women that do that because it's not our nature to go for younger men. But once a woman's had her kids, she can almost act like a man when it comes to selecting a partner, and often that means choosing whoever makes her feel more desirable.
Okay, so what she's saying in simple terms is that once women hit the wall, now they are not doing so fine in the dating market. They are willing to even settle for younger guys.
But how do you feel about the cougar era? This gonna trip you up. Okay. Older men don't want older women. Who we supposed to date? They don't want us. Now, when you put it like that, they don't want us. Who's left? And then you get a 21-year-old that's like, oh my God, you look so good. Oh my God, he treating you like you. Okay, she is your queen to be. Like, what are you daggone right? Older men don't want older women. I have a hard time believing that older men genuinely see younger women and think, this is my romantic equal. Yeah. Like, I don't think you think that about a 22-year-old, sir. Winston, Charles. I agree. Think back if you can. Don't say anything out loud. Just think about what you were doing at 21. Don't say nothing. See, look at your face. Look at your face. You see what I'm talking about? You don't know yourself enough. You're naive. You're immature. You have no business dating somebody who can buy houses and such and flip properties.
Women over 35 have a 78% chance of ending up with a guy who is younger than them. I read an article that basically said women are now saying that these YBs, that is our term for young boys, are more emotionally available than the older generations. Studies show also that men under the age of 35 are 40% more likely to prioritize emotional connection over traditional roles, making them more compatible with confident, self-sufficient women, which is a lot more of women these days.
Young guys are so funny because they'll find out that you're older than them and they'll always hit you with the, I'm a little mature for my age. All my friends are actually older. And they'll always say, like, I don't mind older women. I know you don't mind. I mind. Because I'm trying to find a husband.
Older woman, younger man. Let me just say this. I'm watching a lot of videos. And let me tell you something. I am that older woman. And I'm not dating a younger man. I'm married to him. Okay? And we have been together now for about 15 years. When I met him, I was 39. I'm 54 years old now, and I'm not the same person, and neither is he. And I'm telling you, this relationship over these last 5 years has been the hardest thing that I have ever had to figure out in my life. And I've raised 2 sons, one whom of which has cerebral palsy, and the anxiety of that is less than the anxiety of me trying to navigate through menopause with a man who's 36 years old. So, you could go ahead and think that it's all fun and games because everybody on TikTok is acting like it's not a big deal. But in real life, being married to somebody younger is way different than dating. So make sure that you're talking out your future and not just the plans of where you want to live and how big of a lot you want to buy. There are things about a woman's body that changes when she's in her late 40s and 50s. Is he going to understand that, ladies? I'm telling you now, he probably won't. I don't really think 5 years is a big age gap. 10 years, we're getting somewhere. 15 or more, which is where I'm at. It's a whole nother ball game. Good luck.
Okay, so she made a bed and let her live with it. Why is she complaining out there? I know she's trying to caution the women out there, but they're not going to understand it. And it's a waste of time because they have no choice but to date the younger man because they've hit the wall.
Recently, I made a post about how I'm 33 and I'm dating a 25-year-old. And the amount of women in my comments that are saying, I'm 34, I'm dating a 26-year-old, blah, 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 blah. So many people are dating younger now, and I'm really curious why that is. Like, did our generation of men just get completely screwed up? Like, are we on the first round of divorces where everyone is just so damaged that they can't give you what you need? I know that I've been dating guys my age or older than me always. And I was finding that dating them, they never wanted to commit. They were the players. They were the ones that were going out and had 20,000 girlfriends. They were the ones that were scared of commitment and didn't want anything serious and just wanted to like have sleepovers and, you know, not take you out on dates. And that's what like my generation plus older than me treated me like. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I gave up. I gave up dating. I was like, I'm over it. And then this little 25-year-old comes into my life, and I swear to God, turned my life upside down. He is like the complete opposite of any guy I've ever dated. The most caring, the most kind, the most respectful. You know, he's great with my son, literally treats him like his own. If I'm busy working, he'll come home from work and literally just take my son out on a 2-hour bike ride just so that I get a break. He cooks, he cleans, he mows the lawn. I literally, if I ask him to do something, it's not like, oh, maybe tomorrow. No, he just does it. Like, there's no arguing, there's no fighting, it's not like toxic at all. And I'm not saying that all older guys are like horrible, but just the ones that I dated anyways were absolutely horrible. Okay, like I did not have a good dating history. And I mean, I was always somebody who was like, I'm never gonna date younger. They're gonna be immature. They're gonna have like 20,000 girls on the go. Like, why would they ever want to be with me? I'm a mom. Like, they're not gonna want that. Well, I'm telling you, there are some good young fish in the sea, and there are so many. Like, for me, my experience has just been so good. And honestly, I swear to God, I'm gonna marry that man. Like, things are so good. All I gotta say is don't completely write them off, because I almost did, and I'm glad I didn't.
Now, look, she's old now, and she's complaining about guys of her age and older that they are not settling with her. These are guys that are just reaching their prime. 80s, 30s, they have just reached their prime. They're having so, they've worked so much hard in their 20s. Now in their 30s, they've reached their prime. And now she wants these guys to settle for her. And now these guys are not doing it because they have so many options. So these guys, in their mind, they are like, why should I settle for this 33-year-old with 2 kids when there are other younger women there without kids? You understand? So that's in a guy's mind. That's how us men operate. So if you are available, most of the guys be like, oh, you know what? We can hang out. We can pass some time together. We can chill. But when it comes down to it, you talk of issues of like getting serious in a relationship or marriage, that's not gonna happen, lady. And I would like to say that most of these women in their 20s, they've had an opportunity to meet a guy and cater to him. The reason why they are falling in love with these younger men is because these younger men are catering to them. They are catering to them. They don't have so much going on. So it's now relationship becomes part of their job with these women. And also them being younger, they don't have to really financially support these women. So his only job is just to please you. You understand? But at some point, you are the guy that maybe probably cared for you and you didn't want to cater to him. Maybe at that time, he didn't have so much going on, you know. And now, in their early 30s, they reached their prime. And now, look where we are now.
women over 35 have a 78% chance of ending up with a guy who is younger than them.
At 35, I started dating a guy who was 26, not intentionally. I wanted to date a guy my own age or older, but these guys had absolutely no interest in me. If I matched with them on a dating app, they would ask me one of two questions. One, is your hair real or do you dye it that way? And two, is your age accurate or did you make a mistake inputting it? Like, babe, no one does that but old, creepy men. Regardless, I started dating this 26-year-old, and he was the most emotionally intelligent, empathetic human who seeked to understand experiences that he did not have in his own life. Like, to me, this man is everything I could have dreamed up and more, because I didn't think men were like this or capable of this level of empathy. Like, he is listening to podcasts about menopause to help me with whatever transitions may be coming my way. Also, he's hot, 6'8", and basically a human rose toy. I win.
You haven't won anything, lady. Men of your age don't want you. That guy that you're dating, you're not even going to marry him. And you are probably supporting yourself financially. He's not doing anything to help you financially. I'm just saying here, so you've not won anything here. It's you who's stuck and you've hit the wall. Guys, what do you all think? I'll see you in the next one. But before I go, I just would like to stress this. Do you know how women bash men in their 30s, 40s, that they are dating younger women? They shouldn't be dating younger women because they haven't fully developed. Do you know the next stage when a woman starts saying that? Do you know the next stage that they reach? They start dating younger men. Guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.